So if you're a marketer and you are in a position that you have either to report to others or to prepare reports for your CMO, I mean, you already know that this is a daunting and complex task in most cases because you will need to centralize data from different platforms, channels, campaigns, and so on. And in most cases, your audience uneducated in order, let's say, to extract the impact from these numbers and also explain the whole narrative. So in the past few days, I wanted to centralize a few data from Google Analytics in order to identify which channels are the most prominent for us. And also, at the same time, I also wanted to have all our paid channels, actually the channels that we are using for paid campaigns, in order to have them all this data in one dashboard and centralize everything. So as you can see, I used Rows, and I believe that this was one of the best decisions that I've made because it's really easy. I found a few really good templates, and that one is basically the PPC template that I've used. And as you can see, I've also added our source, which is in our case for this overall tab. I've added here, as you can see, Google Analytics. This is really easy, and as you can see, you can customize many things. For example, you can just add a few other, let's say, layouts or columns. As you can see here, they are, and I can add on my own a few other columns if I want to. And I really like the data picker here, and this was really easy to make. Actually, I asked the AI analyst, something that I definitely love, I asked to create for me, so I can see, let's say, in different days, what are the best performing channels and campaigns for us. As you can see, the metrics are adjusted, and here we are. Again and again, I can just try everything, and all this data are pulled from our Google Analytics. As you can see, I've created also a tab for Google Analytics, and here are all the inputs. And as you can see, here is also a data picker, like the one I showed it to you before. And here is also a weekly summary. This is really useful and something that I definitely love. And as you can see, here are the best performing channel types. We're actually running campaigns on search and display. And as you can see, here is a table with all the data. And all this data are from Google Ads. We have actually connected our Google Ads account. And the best thing about Rows is that there are more than 50 integrations, and that you can, if you are also a technical guy, you can also use the HTTP API to send or pull data. And the most interesting part now is that in most cases, when you want to, let's say, communicate the results of a campaign, you will also need to explain a few things, have a narrative, and explain how the things that you're working on is going, what is going well and what doesn't. And the best thing about Rows is that it has this AI analyst, and as you can see, this is like you have a conversation with your own data, and you can just communicate it with plain English, and it will give you results or will help you create a few, let's say, columns and so on. For example, I can ask what is the average impressions that we have from all our search campaigns. And as you can see, the AI analyst is thinking, and it most likely will give us an answer, or it will prepare a table with all the data that we ask for. So let's see. I like also that it explains the steps and like the logical process behind it. And it seems like all search campaigns is around 303. That's the average number of our impressions, which is nice. I can also ask questions about, let's say, how much we've spent so far in October. And as you can see, it's trying to calculate the October spent. Okay, this result also seems accurate because I know the number, and that's great. I mean, it's like you have all this information that you can discuss with your own data, and that's amazing. And I'm really happy for using Gross in order to create a report and have real-time tracking on our spend, and in order to understand our current situation across different paid channels and bringing all this in one place. So if you want to try Rows AI Analyst, it's free, and you can use the link below in the description. And if you need any help doing it, I will be happy to share more information about this template and everything else.